And we're back with part 8. So we've just connected up a new area. And we've also unlocked a bowler gun. Bowler gun. So just as long as you don't say a bowler gun, I think it should sound okay. Sounds too similar to Ebola. So weapon that fires strands to bind targets, rendering them immobile. Effective against BTs. Headshot on human targets, bind the neck, knocking them unconscious. Shots are quiet, making it well suited for cover. Well, that's actually quite a decent gun. And a motion scanner. Scanning function to the order deck. Okay. Backpack attachments, 7 new backpack attachments are now available. And increase the memory.
Communications transmission. With this network at our disposal, we might be able to make our dream a reality. We want to build a world where even the weakest among us have a chance. A world where people come together to stand against those who embrace violence. Ever since the Death Stranding, this continent has been afflicted by terrible environmental changes. It was bad enough, but out of nowhere, the anomalies became a hell of a lot more dramatic. Skyrocketing levels of chiral contamination. Those bloody watcher things coming out of the woodwork. Didn't realise it at the time, but the escalation of all this insanity coincided with the UCA's connection to the network and the appearance of the plate gate. The chiral network is causing instability beyond the reach of its coverage, which means the only way to fix it is to link up all of Australia. At least, that's what we here believe. To support your efforts, we've shared the data we have about the continent with your people. Information about the brigands and so on. Use it to the best of your ability. Take the bowler gun, for example. With our data, we were able to improve and refine the design of the APAC standard issue model. You can charge it now to fire projectiles with a narrower spread. Perfect for taking down hard-to-reach targets with precision. And then, there's backpack customization. We've developed a number of unique attachments that can be equipped to the pack you're currently carrying. Stuff I guarantee will give you an edge in a fight. You might consider bringing this gear with you when you're prepping for your next run. Oh, and last but not least, we've patched through an Odradek update that allows its sensor to pick up living beings and other entities. It's an improvement that builds on the sensor's existing functionality. Anything it detects will be visible to you as a silhouette for a brief time. I'm sure it'll come in handy down the road.
I'm sure it will.
We're not doing any better than the UCA or Mexico, I'm afraid. Only difference is the presence of armed belligerents we call brigands, as well as a new type of BT we've been seeing all over lately. The brigands have been trying to bring us to heel and are a right pain in the ass. They've got an irrational enmity for new tech like the chiral network, you see. We've also been seeing major earthquakes all over the continent, as well as devastating floods due to heavy timefall. You can have your work cut out for you while you're down under, that's for sure. Due to our proximity to a BT area, this shelter was subject to significant chiral contamination. Said area has also been the source of a new type of BT. Unlike the usual sort, these ones are able to see us. Clear as day. As such, we've taken to calling the buggers Watchers. And they're every bit as dangerous as any other BT. You're gonna want to steer clear at all costs. Before I forget, there's a request I wanted to send your way. I know you're eager to hit the road and make progress, but I promise you, this is more than worth the trouble. It's a delivery for the lone commander, who lives not too far from here. He's an old ally who provided us with support for all matters military. He's also a crack shot with a sniper rifle. But after this and that, we went our separate ways. And he retired to a shelter off to the east. He can be a hard man to please, but if we could enlist his help again, I'm sure he'd provide us with all kinds of useful information. Data and schematics that might prove invaluable for your work. Especially if you're the type who likes to fight first and ask questions later. Should help us all combat the brigands a damn sight more effectively in any case. I filed this request as a sub-order, so check the terminal if you're interested in taking on extra work.
That was excellent work, Sam. With the government now part of the Chiral network, we've successfully completed the first step in our journey to connect all of Australia. I want to thank you for making this possible. Well done. To extend network coverage as far as West Fort Knott, our next order of business will be to link up the Western Environmental Observatory. The associated order is ready for you. This one may well place you in considerable danger, so be sure to take extra care when selecting your equipment. Access the delivery terminal here to pick up this main order and get underway.
So let's do that exactly. If it lets me. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do this sub-order first. I think it'd be quite interesting and I suppose important for the game if we can get that commander on board. So, yeah, okay.
Commencing route creation. Delivery route finalized.
Oops.
This
Done.
cargo has been designated breakable.
Okay, so I've got to be very careful with that. Load it onto the tri-cruiser.
Hello, Sam. This is Charlie. To aid you in your future orders, we prepared porter suits with camel patterns tailor-made for the Australian environment. We've also provided you with a new basic porter suit with customizable colors. Moving forward, I imagine you'll want to adjust your appearance based on the terrain and your personal preferences at the time. Try experimenting with your options.
Okay, let's just fabricate a couple of these boulder guns first. 2, I think, should be enough. And I've got no spray, but I need some blood grenades as well at the same time. Oops. Put them onto the backpack and then fabricate some, probably, yeah, 2 container sprays. Place some backpack as well. My gosh, I've got loads that I'm carrying, but I do need these. Recycle and fabricate. Let's do that. And then in terms of cargo management, we're just going to have to recycle all these used items. It's just taking up a lot of space. Okay. Special alloys, I can take those out. Dismantle rifle, chemical as well. Then place that into a private locker. Backpack customization, what's it telling me to do in the components? Spare ammo container, yeah, that'll be quite, same with yeah, I suppose we can do that. Fabricate another component, so grenade pouch, confirm. We put that there and then we can fabricate the back protector as well. Yep, reset, okay. Oh, maybe not. I've just fabricated that as well. Let's recycle it for now for the materials and then I suppose we're going to have to redo it again. Confirm. We put that there. Adjust the position of this. And then with the back protector, adjust position, move that up there. Let's see what other component's gonna do. I am creating this for the sake of it, mind you. Don't get me wrong. But I'm hoping that it'll allow me to carry more items. So I'm gonna have to fabricate the boiler gun again. Oops, it looks like I've not got enough materials. Customize. Oops. Go back to customize. Normal, black camo, desert. I think that'll probably be best. And then APAC enhancements. So augmented motion scanner, but for that I need to perhaps get rid of this one. I've still not got enough. Nah, it's not worth it yet. Right. Let's go. If it lets me sit in, that is. Why does it not let me do it? There we are. Okay, so we've got to go somewhere around this way. Oh, I haven't got enough battery, I wonder, to get me going. Is that a regenerator, I think? Or
Sam,
yeah, there we are.
reconnaissance for you if you like.
Oh, okay.
After all, there's no telling what might be waiting for us ahead.
Okay, so has that fully charged it then? Yeah, oh well.
Come back again soon.
Right, now we can crack on. Well, at least we've got a full battery charge on the tri-cruiser. Going to super mode. Oh, maybe... Is there a way to... If I go up there, I'm not going to be able to take my tri-cruiser with me. And I don't know if there's a way for me to actually go around. Is that possible? Okay, so that seems promising. Well, that was good. But it seems that it's quite a hilly terrain. So I'm going to see if I can try and go up this way. Yeah, I don't think this is going to work. There must be a way for me to take my tri-cruiser up there. I don't really fancy going with all this gear. Yeah, this ain't going to work, is it? Oh, sugar. Oh, great. So I've got to deal with BTs now. Where are they? Okay, it's a bit more promising. Oh, what's happened?
Sam, your cargo's been completely destroyed.
How?
There's no point in continuing.
Oh, come on. How did that happen? Oh, let me try this again.
Sam, I can perform reconnaissance for you if you like. After all, there's no telling what might be waiting for us ahead. Did you notice that sign, Sam? I think someone might need help. I don't know, perhaps we could lend them a hand if we have time. And when we in turn need assistance, we can always build a sign of our own.
So let's see if I can actually get him. Oh, what's this? Okay. Right, let's try again. Hopefully we'll be a bit more successful this time. So if I go around this way, I think I just need to be a bit more careful with the cargo, given that we're having to deliver this rifle thing to this commander or so. I need to be a bit more careful that I'm not damaging any of the equipment, and given that it's raining. Oh, is that how it got damaged? That, okay, that makes a bit more sense, the timefall. Right, so if I go to cargo management, container respray crate kit, and I've got to select it first. Cannot be equipped whilst riding. So I think the moment it starts to perhaps flash like it did before, red, then I think I might be in a...
I feel them, Sam. They're very close now.
Okay. If I can get to that timefall shelter. Is that a timefall shelter? Okay, it's maybe a regenerator. What's that then? Oh, is this a timefall shelter? Yeah, that's a timefall shelter. Let me have a look at the map and see what I've got to go. So it's very hilly terrain. And I'm just not sure the tri-cruiser's up for it. So BTs are there. And is there a way around for me to actually go? Let's stick this on. Can anyone see them? None there. Yeah, clear, yeah, I agree. I've got no idea where I'm going. Okay.
Commencing route creation.
Right. So, okay, maybe not. Has someone seen me? Oh gosh, these are scary stuff, man. Blood grenade. Where are you then? It missed. Oh, son of a gun! Let me reload. I was quite lucky that. Just thinking, is it worth me going back to... No, I'm just going to quickly get into the vehicle. But actually, let me use a bit of repair spray kit. Okay, that should be enough, I believe. Let's get back in. Probably gonna have to go round this way, but knowing my luck, there'll probably be some more BTs around here, so long as I can. Oh, what's that shiny little thing? Oh, is that in there? Special alloy, model of mythical creature, cryptobiotes, metals, resins, chiral crystals. There's quite a lot of stuff here, to be honest. I've not got any capacity. Maybe if I can chuck some things out. I know I've used a couple of things. Oh, I'm gonna have to get out. Oh, come on. Right, let's press the right button this time. So that's been used. I can offload that and offload this one. Then let's get back in. Okay, there's one there. And I bet you anything there's another one here. So I need to get there, a bit round. I should have planned this better, to be honest. Okay, if I get around here... Oh, forget it. Oh, son of a gun, son of a gun, son of a gun. Oh, crap, I'm going the wrong way. There. Done. Well, that was lucky.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected.
Wasn't expecting a porter of all people to drop by. Most folks would have had Buckley's chance of making it out this far. Betting it was the government that sent you my way. They've got an eye for talent. job you did. Well, where on earth did you find this? I was sure it was gone for good. Thanks, mate.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Prevents cargo from scattering when you fall over. That's not bad.
I appreciate what you've done for me, really. But I'm afraid I can't agree to becoming a part of this chiral network of yours. To be frank, I don't trust you drawbridge people yet. There's also no end to the dangers in these parts. And if you haven't got what it takes to face them, you'll die like all the rest. Complete my latest order though, and I might be persuaded to reconsider. If it strikes you as an unreasonable request, you may as well go home now. There's no shame in recognizing when you're out of your depth. You gotta know what you can and can't handle if you want to survive out here. All of which is to say you shouldn't go off half-cocked and throw your life away. Are we clear?
You ungrateful little git. Come on then. Let's do this. Take on storage, recover the mementos from the BT area. So retrieve his treasure mementos from the BT area in order to earn his trust. So there's a BT there. Cliff. Oh, that's where it is. Okay.
Commencing route creation. Delivery route finalized.
Recover the mementos from the BT area. Ladder. Cargo pickup. Why do I need a ladder for? No, I don't need any of this. Cargo management is what I do need to do though. I can put that in private locker. Same with chemicals. Same with resin as well, that's just loads of weight. Place that in private locker. I think that's somewhat more manageable now. I can head on out. There's cargo will be placed in your... Okay, that's fine. I don't mind. But I am going to do a bit more cargo management. There we are. So I've got a used grenade. I thought I'd offloaded that. Let me try going back to the terminal and see. I can do some facility storage. There it is. I've actually placed that into private. Right, that's a bit better. So this should be a doddle, I think. Just gotta follow the path. Oh, okay, maybe not. So I've got to go around, I suppose. I don't think. Oh, come on. Where is it? Where is it? Probably this way is best to go. Okay, this is going absolutely... Oh, it was going crazy at one point. I don't know, is it me or is it just being absolutely silly? There we are. Oh, this is just becoming so annoying now. Couldn't Kojima just get rid of the boulders and make it easier for us? I don't know if I'm actually supposed to be in this area as well. But I'm determined to get through. Okay. So through that part. So theoretically, if I carry on going straight, take a right from there, and that's a cliff, and then cut across. But there's a lot of rocks and boulders here, so it's just going to become a lot more difficult. And I'm just thinking, I should have just gone through the more dangerous part of going through the BTs. At least there'll be plain land there to some extent. So that's going crazy. Oh, maybe. Okay, now I know why. So quickly get some grenades, take you out. If I stay around here, there we are, and take out a bullet. Did I take it out? Yeah. Yeah, so that was okay. To be honest, they're not that bad once you know how to quickly take them out. They can just be quite annoying though, and just pop out pretty much out of nowhere. Okay, so there's another BT there, but I'm gonna see. To be honest, I've got good eyesight for BTs. So if I can avoid them seeing me around here. Telling me to jump over. Is it? Let's have a look if there's any more BTs there. No, nothing nearby. But it is going a bit crazy. Ah, right, that's where it is. So there's two there. Which is why it's probably going crazy. Has something seen me? Where is it? Oh, that's where you are. Ah, so finished. Okay. That one's that. Okay, let's just pick this up now and leg it.
Looks like you have what was requested. All that remains now is to drop it off.
Oh, okay. Yes, that's what we love. That's what we like. If I can do a wheelie across here. Okay, now I need to just quickly set my map. I'm gonna have to go. I think this is the quickest way through over here. So I'm just gonna draw myself a route. Oh, okay, that's where he is. I'm looking at the wrong thing. So if I draw that here,
Commencing route creation.
maybe not.
Delivery route finalized. Commencing route creation.
This way. This way. Okay. And then there.
Delivery route finalized.
So that should do it. You know what? These boulders are just so annoying. It's unbelievable. You know what? I'm just gonna leg it. I haven't got time to sit around and wait for the BTs to approach me. If they come, I'll sort them out. I think that's probably the logic to go. Okay. Maybe... oh, there's too many routes. I need to dig a right. So if I go down this way... And we've got there.
Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Access the delivery terminal to process your order.
Have a go at that. You actually managed to bring it back, did you? I'm genuinely surprised. Let me get a closer look at it. That is one flawless looking delivery. Bring on the next. You are no average porter, mate. That much is crystal clear.
So what does this mean? Okay, so just
I suppose I
facility
roll up
storage.
my end of the bargain. Get out your Cupid and finish the job.
And another one linked up. Trank, sniper rifle, that'll be a good one. Tier 4 neutralizing human targets from safe distance, comes with variable scope that has 2 zoom settings. Hold your breath to stabilize your aim and be warned to make a loud noise when firing. But there must be, I'm hoping there is a BT version of that. We shield sound from watchers who, like other BTs, have the ability to see relatively muted sound of its detonation draws line extension, making it the perfect tool for covert ops. Can we start? Okay.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
automatically centers the reticle on enemies within range.
So this is what it's like being all hooked up and wired in. At any rate, looks like the schematics for my trusty shooter and darling little smoke grenades are in your hands now. The form is a custom design of mine. Uses tranquilizer darts. Makes a hell of a bang when fired though. So keep that in mind. Just a shame our paths couldn't have crossed sooner. Maybe this world of ours wouldn't have been so divided. And maybe my mates wouldn't have had to die. It may sound like a bit of a yarn, but my friends and I supported the government's plans to rebuild Australia. To defend ourselves against those who had other ideas, we had no choice but to take up arms. It ended up costing most of us our lives. All because of me. The commander. You've seen what became of them. My mates are the Watchers scattered all over this hill. Mixed in with all the enemies we slaughtered. And for what? Deep down, we were all the same. Blokes who called this land our home. Was it worth all the struggle? All the bloodshed? For the world we shared to be reduced to this? So, I left the military behind. Decided I had to go it alone. I had to figure things out. Were we all just doomed to die and become Watchers? Was that the only way for us to come together? Fuck that. There was another way. Before it all went to hell, we should have tried to find common ground. And now, with your chiral network, that might finally be feasible. Working with the government too, maybe. For all that and more, I hope you don't let me down. Hey now, don't knock them till you've tried them, alright? Granted, you can't neutralize an enemy with one. But they are effective at blinding them and giving you cover. Far more than you probably realize. And even if they do open fire, you'll find that their chances of actually hitting you are slim to none. Which means that even if you've alerted them with one of your own shots, you'll have no trouble disengaging and repositioning. Properly utilized, they're a great tool for disrupting enemy attacks and buying you room to regroup. Furthermore, if you happen to have a sensor or something similar on hand, you can use it to track enemies through the smoke. Making things pretty one-sided. It's like shooting fish in a barrel. Or, if you're the kind of bloke who'd rather get up close and personal, you can chuck one at their feet, waltz right up to them unseen, turn a firefight into a fist fight. I assure you, once you've learned how to use these little beauties to their full potential, you'll have a heap of new tactics at your disposal. Experiment, see for yourself. My sniper rifle. It's configured to fire tranquilizing rounds. An ideal choice for those who prefer to get the job done without undue bloodshed. Bit of advice though, make sure you engage your enemies at a healthy distance. It's not a silenced weapon, so fire too close and they'll be all over you before you have time to react. And don't think about taking a shot until you've planned your next move. Any sniper worth their salt stays mobile, constantly securing new vantage points to evade detection. Ah, and always remember to account for bullet drop when shooting at extreme ranges. In a nutshell, you might need to aim at a point a notch or two above your target, depending on the distance. And finally, you want to hold your breath to steady your aim before gently pulling the trigger. Having left that life behind, I've no need for guns any longer, but that doesn't mean they can't be of use to you. Righto, Sam. I know you got places to be, but an order just came in that caught my eye. Seems our friends over at the government shelter might be in a bit of strife. If you're willing to look into it, you can review the details by checking the sub-orders on the delivery terminal here. Might be a good occasion to fabricate a sniper rifle with the data I just shared, if you take my meaning. Anyway, think it over, would you?
So I wonder whether this is a side mission. Okay, let's activate the terminal. See what the order is. Recover all brigands' reconnaissance equipment. Quite a bit of a distance, I wonder. Okay, so it's not far from where I think I've got to be anyway, so might as well take it on. Fabricate some equipment. Let's take on some smoke grenades. Put it in the backpack, as usual. Have I got any boulder guns? So I've not got any boulder guns. Let's fabricate some of those. And then I need sniper rifle. Quite heavy. Let's take them. And let's see what enhancements I've got now. Aim assistance. Which reduces overall detection area in order to increase the range. I think that should be okay for now. And let's head on out. So it looks like we've got another mission on our hands, so let's crack on. But I suppose that's an end to this part. Thank you very much everyone for watching. I hope you like the gameplay and the annoying rocky boulders around the map. But stay tuned, don't forget to like and subscribe, and hopefully part 9 coming up soon.